Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you enjoy this deep dive into the world of cinema. Have you ever wondered what makes a gangster film iconic? Robert De Niro has left an indelible mark on the genre, from The Godfather Part 2 to Goodfellas. But what happens when a legendary actor's latest venture falls short? The Alto Knights, directed by Barry Levinson and written by Nicholas Pileggi, uh, hit theaters on March 21st, 2025, starring uh, Robert De Niro, Debra Messing, and Cosmo Jarvis. It promised to be another epic addition to the gangster genre. However, it ended up being more of a dud than a hit. Released 6 years before The Irishman, The Alto Knights now seems like a forgotten footnote. The film's main issue, a poorly executed gimmick. De Niro plays two roles: Frank Costello and Vito Genovese, New York City's crime figures in the mid 20th century. And so while the premise is interesting, the execution is anything but Kristen. And the plot drags, the weighed down by the excessive exposition, right? A lack of excitement. The scenes feel artificially prolonged, and the dialogue is forced and empty. It's like watching paint dry, but with more guns. De Niro's dual performance is the film's highlight, but it's not enough to save it. Frank and Vito are distinct characters, but the difference between them is too subtle to be compelling. Vito is aggressive and always wears dark sunglasses, while Frank is more laid back and has a bit more hair. The intimate scenes between the two are particularly artificial, as the dialogue feels contrived and the editing doesn't help. It's like watching a badly staged play where the actors are trying too hard to make their lines sound natural. If you're a fan of spontaneous, everyday conversation, the Alto Knights might be your cup of tea, but it drags on, lacking depth and failing to engage the audience. And the film's in media's res opening and over-reliance on narration by Frank Costello only add to the confusion. And then the third act, the plot revolves around criminal leaders scrambling when they notice police taking down like license plates at a meeting. De Niro's character visits a roadside fruit stand, adding a quaint but unnecessary touch. On paper, it seemed like a potential masterpiece, but in reality, it's forgettable. In a year full of dual performances, De Niro's effort in The Alto Knights seriously underwhelms. It's a stark reminder that even the greatest actors can have off days. Perhaps De Niro should have stuck to being just one legendary gangster at a time. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,